My name is David Cunningham. I am an assistant professor of art here at Franklin College. Creativity is this willing to move outside of fear and to think differently, to act differently, to listen to the intuitive, the spirit, or whatever. I think that the way you become creative, the degree to which fear has driven you to do whatever it is you're doing is the degree that you're not creative. Or not driven you to do, or fear's prevented you from doing what you may have thought of doing. Keeps people very safe, very regular, very normal, and prevents them from listening to this inner voice. I really truly believe that all human beings are creative. It's just my personal belief, philosophical belief, is that I believe in the creative force of the universe and that I am part of that. I'm made out of stardust and everything else. From the earliest organisms that have ever existed, I'm made from those same molecules. Creativity is part of my DNA. Our intellectual capacity to tap that and our intellectual capacity to be driven by fear are both there. And we have choices to make of whether we're going to trust that true creative force inside us, the creative power of the universe, or are we going to listen to fear and do what's safe, do what everybody else is going to do, not take a risk. Maybe somebody will laugh at me, maybe somebody will think that this isn't good. Worrying about what other people think in general is a non-creative. I do more on a personal level than a class level. I talk to students about fear and its role in, because we all are to some degree or another, and truly creative people are driven to a lesser degree than the generic people. Something that's interesting, that war's terrible, but there's some things that happen from the War II vets. When you face death and seen really horrible things, you've had to face real fear. And taking a chance to be a little creative is not so scary. Screw what somebody else thinks. Dude, I've seen my buddy's head blow off next to me. What difference does it make? And there was the World War II vets that came back from World War II and went to school in the GI Bill. The work that they made was different. It just was different. They took chances that we don't take now. Everybody's, myself included, very safe, comfortable, everything's very comfortable, and you don't want to do anything to mess the comfort up. And we're scared of really scared to take chances, scared to really listen to that intuitive voice on the inside. And no one has the chutzpah to say what they really mean. They're scared because everything will be played in bits and used against them. I think we're more the same than we've ever been.